All right. Maybe if I move back this way. How we doing, Steemians? It is only one man here. It's a little bit dark. The light here where I wanted to record just doesn't allow for a good picture. I guess either way, it's not going to be that great of a video. But I throw it out real quick. I just woke up probably about hour, hour and a half ago. I usually spend some time with the wife in the morning, my baby. Depending on if she stays with me or not. Today she's not, so that way I can get some work done at home. So she goes to her grandparents' house. It's great. She gets social life there. She gets to see other children because they run a little daycare out of their house. So she gets to see other children her age. Learns so much better than she was at home with her dad. Like, let's be for real here. I don't know what to do half the time with a kid. At least before. I mean, as a father, it just happens half the time. I mean, if you really just put your mind to it, I mean, I looked up a lot of stuff too, because I wanted to be a good dad. Oh, I only got a little text message. Sorry guys, let's check this out. See, there's the wife right there, telling me she'll call me in a little bit. She's already at work right now. She goes to work pretty early in the morning, which I'm thankful for. She allows me to be able to sit home and talk to you guys and be able to chat. And today I figured, we chat about what I usually do in the morning. Getting ready to take a shower, because no matter what, even if you're a stay-at-home, you stay at home no matter what. Your job's at home, however your life is at home. Shower, hygiene. It's a great thing. It'll make you feel great. That's the beautiful part. Like, you could be depressed. I'm depressed half the time. I mean, the world we live in is depressing. The food we eat's depressing. I'm an ex-smoker, so I think about cigarettes every single day. That always gets me. So we're always thinking about stuff like that. And in a shower, it's a nice way to kind of release that. You get clean, hygiene. Brush the teeth. You really, it makes you feel better. It makes you feel better about life. It gives you a better perspective. I mean, you can see my hair's all frizzy, and I won't actually like shampoo it, because you shouldn't shampoo your hair. It's actually why it's not as good as it should. Probably along with the diet, which, if you guys haven't, you should go follow Ted Carr on YouTube. Ted Carr Fruit Living, I believe it is. And then on Steemit. Ted Carr is also on Steemit. It's at Ted Carr, TEDCARR. Great inspiration. He is a fruitarian. What I believe, he has a great idea of what it is. What it should be. He's read a few books, and he's just a guy that I connected to watching videos. I could see where he was coming from, and I could see the benefits that he had, and that's the greatest thing, showing your benefits. If I can, I'll post up some pictures also of myself from when I used to do a lot of hiking. Even at 260 pounds, I still enjoyed hiking. Hiking is it's the greatest thing. It's just getting to be out in nature and be with the world that we lost. I mean, we look around and it's city upon city, and it's building upon building, and we lose that little bit of that nature of who we are as human beings. So yeah, go follow Ted Carr. He's great. New to Steemit, but he's already making an impact. I mean, of course he is. That is how he is. I mean, it's a beautiful thing that one man can make such an impact on another person's life. But so besides that, I mean, usually what I get on is I come over here and I actually check my Steam myself. I let you guys see my stuff, but I have some other things up here that are personal information and whatnot. I got some things at my desk that are business related, so I can't show everything. But you get to chat with me for a second. We're going to take just a quick look at Steam, and maybe I'll find an article that's enjoyable, something that I want to upvote. Still looking for a few followers to look at myself. I'm looking for a few good pages. I'm not really, about I have a low follower count because I don't believe in just follow for follow. I mean, it's a great concept, and it's a really good thing. Like, I understand we're follow for follow, but then you get a kind of a feed that gets lost of just jumbledness and stuff that you're not interested in. And when I come to Steam, I gotta stay engaged. I gotta have my interests here. So I need my interests. And if I have just a bunch of junk that starts piling up my feed, and don't get me wrong, there's people out there that have 2,000 following, and they get all kinds of stuff, and they're getting every piece of content that's out there at all times. So they get to see it all too. You know, maybe they don't miss as much because they have more time to really just go in and hone in and just be able to watch. So let's see here. Just give me a couple seconds. We're gonna go through. I've already actually re-steamed something today, so you know I probably won't re-steam anything this morning. Maybe tomorrow morning, what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll talk about, you know, on my feed here, somebody that's, you know, not really that well known or something, and just like me, and that's just looking for a shout out, or, you know, not even a shout out, just that deserves a shout out, that puts out good content. And that's what I try to do. I try to only put out good content. If I don't think it's good content, and I don't think that, you know, someone else would want to read it, like, then I'm not gonna put it out. I just won't, unfortunately. I mean, so I haven't put out content in 2 days. But I spent my time. I enjoyed my Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there that didn't get one from me yesterday. I was too busy enjoying my time with my daughter. So, you know, that's life right there, though. It's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing when I can say I just sat there and enjoyed my time with my daughter. You know, I didn't worry about working, didn't worry about money. You know, money's secondary in life. Money is secondary to happiness. Once you're happy, everything else will work. Everything else will work. You don't have to worry about how it's going to come in. Just know that you being happy and you making your life happy, whatever you do that makes you happy, it will provide for you. Everything provides for you as long as you want it. You just got to want it. You just got to know that you're going to get it. It's not enough to just want it. I want a lot of things in life, and I don't have them. I don't have the perfect life that I've imagined yet. But that's because I didn't want it enough. And I've realized over the course of time that you gotta want it. There's this little thing that happened in threes, and it's been the most beautiful thing for me in life right now. I met my wife 9 years ago yesterday. 9 years. Well, I met her long before 9 years ago, but 9 years ago is our anniversary of actually making it official, you know, that boyfriend and girlfriend stuff, you know. But 9 years ago, and about 2 years into our relationship, I got this tattoo. Probably won't be able to see it that well on the camera. It says karma. And I began to live my life. I wasn't a good person, man, you know. I did shitty shit. Just, you know, stuff that you just wouldn't do. It's just not... Everybody does it, but you shouldn't do it. It's not something everybody should do. We shouldn't do it. It shouldn't be an everybody does it thing. It should be a nobody does it, because it's bad stuff. I mean, just in general, you know, underage drinking, partying, you know, everything you can think of that a kid would do, you know, when he's not supposed to. Sneaking out, you know, all of that stuff. I mean, but, so I got that tattoo, because, you know, I really do believe in karma. I believe that the reason why a lot of bad things happen in my life was because I was putting out bad energy. I was putting out negatives. And, you know, I was going to get bad karma back. And I need good karma. So I slowly, and I say slowly, we've been together for 9 years. I just have my daughter, who is a year old, as of the beginning of this month. So slowly, I took my time to get the good karma, you know, because I was an alcoholic because I started drinking when I was like 14 years old. So slowly over time, I just drank more. It was more acceptable, and I started becoming an alcoholic, which thankfully I was able to stop by myself with the help of my wife. She had split up with me at one point in our relationship, and it really had to bring even more into perspective. So I had to realize more things that I had to do well. And a lot of that stuff, that's just real life, you know? So now I'm losing my train of thought here. Yeah, so I was an alcoholic, and so the karma. So then my wife and I are just going over what kind of names we want. You know, we found out that we're having a girl. We got married, and we waited till we got married to have a child. You know, it was that karma thing. I wanted to try doing everything the right way. You know, it was a true commitment to my wife to let her know I was 100% committed to our relationship. There was nothing that could ever come between us, and marriage was a big thing to her, and wasn't to me in the beginning. But I can see the profound feelings that you get. It's, I mean, it is only a piece of paper, but it's more than a piece of paper to her and I. That piece of paper really doesn't mean anything, honestly. I mean, that's just the law that, that I have to have that piece of paper for a certain thing. But it is more of a commitment between her and I that we will always be for together. Get a little stumbled up there, And so we're pregnant, and we're going over, girls' names. And finally, she says, I really like the name Karma. And we don't even put my tattoo together yet. So, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. I play a lot of video games, and my main game that I play is League of Legends, and there's already a girl in there named Karma. My friends will pick on me. They'll be like, oh, you're just naming your daughter after a video game. Which, I mean, I probably would have anyways. Like, you get some good names. I mean, they're good names. They're fun. They're awesome. And so we decided Karma because she was brought to us, She was brought to us to better my life, even that much more. And ever since she's been born, I've been doing that much better in life. Good karma has been coming to me. And when I say good karma, I mean I found steemit. And you know how I talk about, make sure you have good content? You will get rewarded. And I have a guy, good karma. He comes in, he doesn't upvote everything of mine. Does not. But if I put up good content, even good comments, really good comments, comments that really push a post in a forward direction, not just, oh, thanks, upvoted, have a good day, come follow me. Like, those are fine too. And I understand that people are gonna do it, and that's the way of the land. But they don't get rewarded as quick. And good karma came in and he rewarded by upvoting me. 52 cents, that's a beautiful little upvote for a comment. But that comment meant something to me, though. That's the thing. And I think that's what good karma is. You put in good karma, and you receive. You're going to receive amazing, positive things. I got so much negative going on in my life, but look at me, I'm smiling, because you know what? Those negatives, they won't last. They won't be around. But you know what's going to last? These positives, man. These positives. These natural highs that you get from just being able to look back. I'm going to look at a picture of my daughter because now I'm smiling so much because of how good life got me because of her. That I got to look at a picture of her again because she's not with me right now. But it's a reminder every single day. I mean, I can see her right here. I can see her right here. Always, always. Another thing, you know what? I'll show you another thing that helped. An amazing book. I did a book review. You should go check it out. I'll link the post for the book review, and it's a great book review. I got another book review of another book that helped immensely. Let me see. I think I have the book right around here at my bookcase. But here's the first one. It's David and Goliath by Malcolm Gladwell. It's an amazing book. It teaches you about you think Goliath was the overpowered one. He was the big guy in the fight, and David was this underdog. And how David won is an incredible feat, and we live this world of the underdog. But if you read the story, it really gives you a different perspective on who was the underdog. Was David actually the underdog? Or was it Goliath here? The giant. The big corporation or that big addiction that you have. Maybe that's the underdog and you just don't realize it. You don't realize how easy it is to take down this big giant until you become David. So give a chance. Give a chance. I mean, this book, it's maybe 350, not even 300 pages. Not even 300 pages. It's a great read. Amazing book. It's worth every penny. And I got mine at like a book outlet, I only paid probably, I think it was like 60% off. I only paid, let's see, if it's $18 at 60% off, so half of that's $9, so we're talking $70, something like that, quick. I'm not greatest in math in my head, but that's all it took. And it's bettered my life. This $7 or $8 has gained me more just on steemit, how I feel about steemit and how I act on steemit, which has made me more money. And this video, wow, 15 minutes already. All right, we're gonna cut this. We're gonna cut this in a second here. I'm gonna go grab my other book real quick. I want to show you the other book. I got a book review up of it right now. It's another amazing book. It's a business book, but it's still got a lot of great philosophy in it. And that's one of the things that I love. I'm not much of a fantasy reader, but philosophy, business, it's got a lot of great stuff. Let me grab that real quick. It's right around the corner here. Got a couple other books on I gotta move. Reading's a great thing. You should try to read all the time. I try to read all the time. I got another book up right here that I'm finishing up. That'll be my next book review. So you know what? I'll give you. Let me show you this one. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. If you're losing in life, it's because you're not learning the lessons that you need to learn from life. Life teaches you lessons, and when you're not winning, you gotta be learning. If you're not learning, then you're not know how to win. You're not gonna figure out how to win. You're not gonna know what you did wrong, why you lost. And that's a big thing that people don't realize. What they don't realize is why are they losing. They don't look at that. They don't see the value in it. And if you take the value and why you lost, it's worth a lot more than the wins. It is. It really is. Because once you have all those, the wins are easy. Easy. You can't get easier. Once you know why you're losing, you can't get easier. And it's not to know why you're losing. You have to really believe that you know why you're losing. You have to believe that these are the problems. And you have to know that they're your problems. So let me get remote. I haven't fully read through this one yet, so I'm not going to give any insight on it. I don't have any opinion on it yet, because I haven't finished it. And I could be thinking it's going great, and it could drop off. I could be thinking it's going terrible, and it could just be a great builder for what's going on. But this one was recommended at the bookstore for me. It's another business book. It's about economics and working from home. Steemit. What are we all doing here? We're working on the internet from home. It only makes sense to read it. And I'm gonna read Rework by him also. That's like the #1 book to read by him. So I mean, I don't judge a book by its cover. I don't judge a book by someone else's opinion, honestly. I will look at someone else's opinion and I will say, do I want to read it based on their opinion? Sometimes their opinion will be terrible. There will be a terrible opinion on a book. But I gotta read it. I gotta know, why was that opinion so bad? Like, is it really that bad of a book? Or maybe their perspective is different than my perspective. So I'm gonna leave you with that, you guys. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I'll come back with you later. I'm gonna have another talk later. We'll probably chat maybe lunchtime. You'll see. I'll show you what I ate for breakfast. My breakfast is gonna be grapes, organic grapes. I'm trying to become a fruitarian myself, and I'm not becoming a fruitarian. I am a fruitarian. That's what Tad will tell you. You are a fruitarian. When I eat my grapes this morning for breakfast, I'm a fruitarian. It's the only meal I'm having, baby, and it's going to be delicious. So good. And then, worst case scenario, if I'm still hungry, I'll eat more grapes. Maybe a banana. I got some pretty good bananas downstairs, too. So, I'll leave that with you guys. Steam it. Have a good one, and we'll check you later.